Five Night Gamers. Welcome back to the Ultra Space Time Podcast. Today, episode 85, Ally of Justice. But as always, before we go in, don't forget Twitch Prime is not a crime. So if you want to support the channel for free, you can drop that free Amazon Prime sub right here. It would mean the world to us. Also, if you haven't done so, follow us for more live shenanigans. Make sure to drop a sub on YouTube, follow us on Twitter and all our other social media. They will be in the description or the chat, depending on where you are. And before we get into the topic today, I am joined by ZVG. How are you doing, man?
Yo, what's up, boys? What's up, chat? How you guys doing today?
All right, we have our infamous Potassium Man, Banana Badlamore. How are you?
It is I, the Great Banana Man! Hello.
There you go, the Great Banana Man. So is it like Great Banana Man 1 and 2 if you have a girlfriend and you... or...
I wish.
What the?
Great Banana Man 1, Banana Man 2 assist. But so far, assisting is Iron Kane, our Mr. Legends weekend. What's up, dude?
Yo, guys, always make sure, do your missions for Legends Weekend. And always Rising Rush, guys. Always Rising Rush. Never forget it.
Yeah, even your guildmates or your...
Of course.
Your
close
workmates.
friends. Yeah.
These hands are rated E for everybody, guys. E for everybody.
Sure. And then we have our Mr. Free-to-Play. Since Azdik isn't here, we have to have a free-to-play perspective. Noctis, how's your weekend?
Yeah, man. I'm the most free to play ever, man. Asdig, who? He doesn't have one chance against being more free to play than me, dude. Come on. Anyways, what up?
So yeah, this week, we got a few things, but again, we're ramping up for anniversary, so the game probably is focusing on that, or they just decide to not give us anything, so anniversary looks better. We'll see which one is true. But we got Zenkai for Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. For me, kind of out of the blue, but yeah, we'll talk about that. Got a couple of quote-unquote QOL changes, quality of life, shop, PvP. We got a new movie Awaken equip. We got new equips for TOP. I guess that was about time. And we got the Goku Everyday banner on Monday for Goku Day, May 9th. Goku. And with that said, let's jump into Zenkai Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. Badlamore, you using them on girls or what?
Well, yeah, obviously, but I'm having fun using them on a more of a full assist team.
Do tell.
Yeah, even though I did Zenkai him fully and got lucky with the 20 CC for 1500 C power, he is great, but only at the 50 counts when he's on the field. Just to say this, he's really tanky, but the damage is not there. I understand why he's a support type, but the only thing when he does damage is when he enters the field, uses main ability, he gets all that buffs. But as soon as those, after 15 timer counts, all of those buffs just goes away. And you only have a tanky unit more than to do anything. His death buff is also... it's okay. Randomly draws at most 4 new cards when you have 3 or fewer cards. You get 20% to damage inflicted for your allies and 50% to key recovery. That is good, but I feel like that's not enough. And I do not like the third unique that gives you 20 key when it enters the field and 30% to strike damage. It's like, why strike damage? Couldn't you just get overall damage? I feel like this is a trend right now with these. With the Rose Goku Black, the same with the Android 13. They have literally the same thing with the get strike damage when they enters the field. And the reduced damage for 15% for 30 timer counts. Have a lapse from battle starts. Why just 15%? The unit is fun, but I wouldn't count on how to help it win the game fully unless you're really
good.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to compare this Zenkai with the Rose. Sure, this is a better Zenkai than Rose and 13 in my opinion, but it's still out of left field that this guy got a Zenkai, but I think it's more prepared for what's coming for anniversary. because at the anniversary we know, or at least what we think is that when the new movie comes, we are getting a movie themed banner, and I think the Zenkai is for that.
May well be. I mean, to be honest, I haven't even Zenkai 7 them. I mean, I'm only doing the freeway. I can wait. I'm doing my TOP the last day of the TOP season, and I'm not really keen on Zenkaiing them that much before. I think they're actually okay for TOP, but I don't know. I guess, as you said, the trend with recent Zenkais for me is also I don't play them. Like, they're not, anything to write home about, in my opinion. And I feel like this is just one more, in that series of tame Zenkais, I guess.
Yeah, I was kind of holding my nose doing the gauntlet to, finish the gauntlet out, get the 100, get the CC. But I feel like in this Zenkai's defense, 13 wasn't really that spectacular either. And I haven't really seen either unit in PvP so far. I personally used 13 recently in PvP, and he was very, very underwhelming. I'm pretty sure I got like one combo off and then like 10% damage, and then he got rushed. I'm like, wow, okay, that was pretty cool. So I don't have much experience with Saiyaman, but at least, there's the TOP utility that you were talking about, Palm. So, there is that. There is that.
And that's probably it. Because, I remember the guy Sorry, go ahead, Noctis.
That's like the case with nearly all free-to-play Zenkais now. You just use them for TOP or just for bench, or you just don't. You do it for collection purposes or get the CC from the gauntlet, and that's it. They're just, no. You don't see them. I haven't seen them either. Just like Iron can say it. I didn't see 13, didn't see the Saiyaman yet. You just don't see them. Like, where are they? No one uses them, man.
The funny thing about that is I just fought 13 on a mono red team, and he didn't do anything as expected. So, yes,
that's
well, there you go.
Yeah, but in regards to the same as Zenkai, I think it's preluding to like as Battle said, since the movie's coming out during the anniversary time, probably gonna get a red movie unit that this guy can Zenkai buff, because I don't think there's any red movie Zenkai buffer other than this unit. I'm not 100% sure, but this is the only one I can think of off the top of my head. So who knows? But it was a weird choice of Zenkai. Obviously, they're not that great. As with most free play Zenkai, sadly. And yeah, it's pretty much just a 700 free 700 CC. That's all everybody thinks about when it comes to these gauntlets and Zenkai. Like, nobody actually uses these units like at all. It's just a CC that people want at the end of the day. So
yeah, it's
that's
a
how
shame
it is.
though. It is a shame. They're like, I understand why, but at least make them so you can at least use them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun using the units just because iconic moments in the game, not in the game, but in the series. But yes, at least so you at least viable, so you know what to do.
And their ultimate move is very nice. Like, it's one of the more impressive looking ones, and it's a shame that probably very rarely ever see it because, the unit's not so great.
I'm just afraid of future Zenkais getting this treatment.
I'm curious because it seems like they're Zenkaiing like all the duo units, and like, Trunks and Mai are a duo unit as well, and they're not too bad. So their Zenkai could do them pretty well, but who knows if they'll Zenkai them anytime soon. But so far they did Broly and Chilai, and of course Saiyaman 1 and 2. So who knows, maybe they'll keep doing the duo units.
Yeah.
If they're movie material, I think it's usually tag or theme based kind of. But I also just like after when ZVG was talking, it kind of reminded me that, like at first we were all complaining that Zenkais were too powerful, and now it's exactly the opposite. So the question is also like, what is the middle ground here? Like what would they need to do?
The middle ground is full power Frieza, Death of Goku, Mirza Masu, Shield. Those units are the middle ground. It's obvious that they can make units at that level, but they just refuse to do so for some reason, which I don't know. But they have made units within that middle ground. They just need to consistently do it, which they haven't been doing. So that's the real issue.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I feel like
they're really bad at balancing them. Like, They're just so bad at balancing the free-to-play Zenkais, it's not even funny. Some are not even usable, some are really damn good, like Full Power Frieza. Some can only tank, like, what is going on here?
I don't know, I feel like these Zenkais right now were supposed to come last year.
Honestly, that would kind of make sense.
Because instead we got Merge Zamasu to prepare for the tag unit Goku and Vegeta. And because of that, the Zamasu was okay, or decently okay. While Rose, 13... I don't remember who else am I forgetting. I know Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. I feel like...
See how forgettable those Zenkais are?
Exactly.
I mean, Super Trunks, there we go. That's why. I have not seen him anywhere.
True.
Because there are so many red Zenkais. If everyone Zenkai Soul boosted everything, you will not be able to, because literally everyone was red.
But you're telling me you don't have 99999 Zenkai Souls and Rising Souls and Super Souls of everything?
No, not anymore at least.
Wet. Nah, fair. And then also you need all the yellow materials as well, all the stuff, so it's very resource intensive and
Legends
so
Weekend, Palm. Best time to grind, my man.
yeah, sure. If you want to spend all your energy, even on Legends Weekend, it's not enough.
But I don't know. I feel like the most disappointing thing about like these last two Zenkais is that like their teams are like in the mud. I mean, Androids, of course, with the new LF and Sogan is Plat, not as in the mud, but still, yeah, it would have been cool to have a red unit that could hold their own. And especially Saiyaman 1 and 2, like for girls, like for dude, like what are you gonna use them? Like instead of Red Kepler or something for girls, or I don't know. It's just like I don't understand. Like for especially these teams that need the help, why not give them that help? I know they're for movies, Saiyaman 1 and 2, but still, just to have that that option.
I just feel like after LOE got their Zenkai and every one of their buffs, the Zenkai has just been down bad.
Yeah, they're on cooldown right now. We'll make good ones in like 6 months or something like that.
Next Legends Festival.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I mean, also Zenkai was supposed to be a way that makes irrelevant units relevant again, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's face it, even Full Power Frieza is gonna get power crept at one point. Chilled is gonna get power crept at one point. So you know, why not make the Zenkais good enough so that they now have a solid space in their team, or are at least like a very viable option for somebody who doesn't have the other red unit or whatever. And then I guess in 2 or 3 months we're probably gonna stop seeing them again anyway. So you know, at least they have some time that they are viable.
That is true.
And I guess that's pretty much everything we can say about them. I don't know. Like it's just like,
Yeah, now they can stay viable in TOP. There you go.
are you gonna use them, Noctis?
No.
Because I know our guild,
Not for me though.
our Palm Force
That
guild
was a
master is
lie.
gonna use them. Abs, he's gonna wait until the last day. I think he said he's gonna do like 3 dailies because you need to play TOP 15 times to get like 300 Awakening Z power, but
Oh yeah.
and then he's
I
gonna
just
use them.
I just stick to GT when it becomes TOP. More fun.
For me, it was always Zombie Family. You know, like Song Family with 18. That team. But I think this season the Gohan isn't Z tier, so it's not as viable anymore. But I guess we can get to TOP in a little bit. But before that, I guess let's move on. We have had a couple of upgrades, updates, quality of life improvements, whatever they want to call it, announced and also implemented with PvP and shops. Noctis, have you felt any impact of them?
So far with the shop exchanges that have been changed or added, I haven't felt them at all. First off, the Zeni one is probably the most like the biggest one because they just upped it and the gold bars are only for that anyway. So if you need Zeni, it's way easier to get Zeni now. I'm just maxed out on Zeni and I don't soul boost that trash Zenkai, so I don't need that much Zeni at the moment. But yeah, that's probably the best change, sadly. other than that, in the future we can hold 10 plat coins. That's solid. But we don't have that yet. What we also have right now is we can exchange 3 extreme co-op medals for 1 eraser. Hell yeah, right? Like, do your daily, get 1 eraser to get some trash stat. There you go, boom, boom.
That's fire, bro.
Worth it,
Okay.
worth it. The next fire thing is 500 of those equipment medals for 1 eraser.
Let's go.
Now the question is, which one is worse?
I can't even say it, dude. I'm so
Which-
ashamed of saying that.
Which one is worse?
Hey man, either
Yeah,
way, that's not
probably.
$8 out of your pocket, Palm, for the 50. You know.
500, dude. Like, why is it? Like, even 50 would have been weird, but 500? But anyways, in the future we can also exchange 1,000 Legends tickets for Gogeta Blue and the Broly, I guess. Finally, someone's getting added there again. But yeah, that's like mostly the shop things that are going on right now. So yeah, nice quality of life changes there. The PvP aspect though, or aspect rather, yeah, it's there. I felt it. I did like, I don't know, maybe 30 to 40 matches, and 90% of all my matches were so damn laggy. So I felt a difference there in the matchmaking. But it's still quite too early to say what's really going on. Like RP wise, I face people that are near my RP and not, I don't know, I get 3 RP or I gain 200 and lose only 3 when losing to a high RP opponent. So they were always in my range of RP. So I gained always like kind of the same RP when winning or lost the same RP when losing. That's a good change. And what I also felt or saw is that the regions are not really there anymore, and you can face, for example, Euro people can face NA people. But yeah, that makes the lag appear more frequently though. At least that's what I think, because I had so many laggy matches. But how do you guys feel? I probably not about the shop changes, we all laugh at them, but rather about the PvP changes.
You mean
What do
we
you
love
guys
them?
think about
I
them?
think you
Oh yeah,
misspoke. We
the
love
shop
them. you mean.
changes, hell yeah, dude. I changed all my medals right now, dude. Give me 1 second.
Gone.
Yup, gone.
Yeah, low-key, I wasn't even aware of those exchange shop changes until you mentioned them. I thought that was stuff that was still coming. I didn't even realize it was in the store. But I guess it just goes to show how much that matters, I guess, and how of a deal that is.
Yeah, I think they're gonna
I
keep
feel like-
implementing
So
like a couple of things every week.
Yeah, even more TOP equips too.
Please no.
That's what it says
Okay.
today, what they tweeted out.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're going to. Oh yeah, I mean actually we're missing the color ones,
Yeah.
and then we would have full
I feel like-
replacements. Sorry, go ahead, Swift.
I was just gonna say in honor of Swift that if you really need erasers really bad, if you need erasers really bad, I feel like the best way to get them is just through USDR and just like get the medals there. And unless you like really need other resources like Zenkai souls or whatnot, but if you're good on everything else, I'll just get erasers there because I feel like that's the best bang for your buck. Because equipment medals, I feel like you'll need like just in case you need to awaken equipment for whatever reason, or just. I don't know. The exchange rate is not great, and the co-op medals, that's like a slap in the face. Like you'll need those for literally anything else. So if
Z-Power.
you really need erasers, yeah. If you need erasers, I'd suggest just using the USDR medals for sure.
Please make USTR live permanent.
Oh yes,
That's-
Yep.
I still need to do mine, but I'm waiting until Tuesday.
Oh, well, it is easy, so.
Yeah, it's just because of the guild stuff, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Now that I'm actually in a guild that needs points or that is good, I need to actually keep up. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's also like, I noticed that on PvP I fight way more people that are close to my RP, which is nice. Also means that I want to throw my phone against the wall some more times because of either lag or just bad luck. You know, when your Rising Rush gets called, you know, like makes you happy. But it is what it is. I think it's in. I don't know, man. We've had so many PvP changes, and we always said, okay, this is a step in the right direction, and then they came and just took 5 steps back. So I'm holding my breath. Let's see how it keeps going. Maybe they come out with something else for Annie, but at one point they really just need to figure out the connection between two people before matching them, and if it's crappy, then they just go back in the queue or something. Because that's
that's what I don't understand. Why isn't there like a ping check, something like that, before you connect to the opponent?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like in fighters.
I'd rather stay in the queue, have a good match in like 2 minutes instead of fighting some Timmy from 500 countries next to me with horrible lag. You know, like what's going on?
You mean Timmy from Uranus?
Yeah, man. Exactly.
Yeah. I feel like PvP matchmaking has been weird just this season because I fought people from NA and from overseas when I haven't found anyone from EU. When it's not connecting from EU, I fought someone from like NA, like Seno. I was surprised. I was like, damn, you have a lot more RP than I do.
But I think that's actually as long as the connection holds up, because I mean, I've had matches against NA people, even when we did our series EU versus NA, you know, most of the times connection was great. And as long as that's you know, or as that's guaranteed, I'm for it. But as soon as it gets crappy, please don't.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If it's a good connection, that's what they said once before, that they will make that if you connect. Doesn't connect to anything from the where you are, it will try to connect to another with a good connection. I hope it stays like that.
Yeah, we'll see.
I was gonna say, in regards to the matchmaking, I like it. I feel like I'm fighting like players around my skill level, plus, you know, apparently, I don't know who said it, but somebody told me that you can only match people that are within 5 battle ranks within your battle rank. So I've been finding like the same people every day, but those players are like high RP players, like that are actually like good at the game, like Billy, Virgil, Zeno, like constantly. Snap, like Prof. I found out those. Now we don't counts come. We don't counts come. But yeah, I like it. It hasn't been too bad. The RP fights have been great. I've been having a lot of fun. Yeah, it's just I feel like this change actually is probably the best way to go about it. But we'll have to see at the end of the season though, because Zeno already told me that he already had like a 2-minute queue or something like that. So hopefully doesn't get any worse when the season fleshes out some more. But so far I like it.
Yeah, this right now, I don't dislike it either.
Yep, just make sure that the connection is good, and then we're Gucci, I think.
Yeah, as soon as it lag though, throw your phone.
Yeah, I think the true testament is like as we get like deeper into the season, when people start to hit rank 70 and seeing how people match up now, because like now most people are sitting around like the low 60s, and so you'll match people around that rank. Like I haven't really matched anybody like in 55. It's mainly been around like 60. But I feel like once we hit 70, we'll see if we're still matching up with those battle rank 60 Andes that'll like ruin all your RP gain. But we'll see what happens. I think the matchmaking has been pretty good so far. But like I said, we'll see what happens when we start hitting 70.
Yep, fair. I guess we can move on. Next thing we got on Wednesday was a new Awaken equip for Movie Saga. CVG, you farming that or have you?
Nope. I haven't farmed it. Well, I eventually if a uni comes out that does need I'd farm it, but I think the only movie unit that this is like really optimal on is probably Rava Gohan. And if you use him in this meta, then you're a madman. So I haven't farmed it at all. I don't think it's really optimal on anybody else. Personally, I feel like the last out is just bad, man. Like key recovery and crit are just never good slots to have on your queue because they barely make a huge difference, you know. But the first 2 slots are fantastic. 35% strike attack and special damage. That's great. But the last out just turns me off so much, man. Like, why'd it have to be key recovery? Like, it could have been anything else but key recovery. And and crit. It could be anything else.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But yeah, I feel like it's all right. Maybe you want to farm this up, you know, if they knew, because obviously we're gonna get a new movie Gohan, right? And what that movie Gohan is all about, strike and special move damage. Like if I ever Gohan, you're obviously gonna want to farm this up. But for right now, I see the only unit that this would be optimal on is your Rava Gohan. I don't think you run this on Goku and Vegeta or Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. So yeah, that's my take on the equip.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's either that Goku and Vegeta or Gohan. I don't see this equip to be on anything else. I mean, it could be preparing for, the Zenkai Goku. That's they have one in the poll in the Twitter.
But can you use it on Great Saiyaman 1 and 2?
You can, because it's a Sun family.
Right.
But I do not recommend it. You already have a lot of key recovery with that unit.
I see. I haven't even looked at their kid a lot, so...
You have over 100 key recovery on Great Saiyaman
I see.
with abilities.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
You should all need more. I mean, if Gohan, that's a different story because literally lose no key. Goku and Vegeta, yeah, it could help. I feel like there are so much better equipments for him.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say the equipments are just stacked. You don't need this to grind this. Rather, grinding Awakened equipments. Oh my god, count me out, dude.
Oh yeah,
Takes way too long.
Yeah, too many resources.
I agree.
Man, these topics, huh? We just run through them this week because
The game dry as hell.
Yeah.
There's not really what we can do about it because this week, like I thought we were supposed to get a free-to-play unit, but that
Who said
shambled. Huh?
Who said that?
No, when the Legends Road Piccolo come back, they came with the 2. Everyone likes to hint a lot, and since they come with 2, quotes or PvP messages, it was literally when they fought with the Demon King fought with Kid Goku. So we all thought that maybe Kid Goku from Dragon Ball.
We all?
Yeah, we.
Who's this we, bro? Dude, I haven't seen anybody talk about that.
You
like,
thought you when I say we?
Who we're talking about when you say we?
We who
I'm pretty sure it's only.
Okay.
It's only you, bro.
I only say this: we, for those who are overthinking it, thought we got a free-to-play Kid Goku.
I haven't seen anybody talk about that. So this is all new to me.
There were a lot in Discord to talk about that. I was like, okay.
Interesting. I mean, I would love a Kid Goku, bro. Honestly, no cap.
But not free to play.
We need a new Kid Goku, bro. We need a new Kid Goku, like a DKP. Like we need like a young Piccolo to a young Goku. Like we need some Dragon Ball stuff. I will be on Battlemore's side here,
bro.
I will be on Battlemore's side here. We do need some more Dragon Ball representation in the game for sure.
Yeah, it's been like a year now since we got that.
It actually has been a year.
Yeah, the purple one, right? Purple DKP, and then Launch and Yamcha were the last units to come out for Dragon Ball Saga, I believe.
Yeah, and that was the beginning of last year.
Isn't the only free-to-play Kid Goku still free-to-play Legends Road one?
Yes.
Yeah, but we can get another.
The rest are extreme.
I would actually love to have a non-free-to-play one so that he's, very good.
Exactly. I'm going to say, where's the banner with the real?
Can we have one without the Nimbus Cloud?
No. I don't know, the blue extreme one? Does he have the cloud?
He has the cloud.
Then we don't.
Oof.
It is what it is.
Just saying, man. After the Legends Week, or the Legends Weekend went away, I feel like Legends are going downhill, bro. That was awesome. Getting the medals every single day. It was sick, dude. It felt great.
Why was that not a permanent thing?
I don't know. Because honestly, Battle, bro, it's too good. They can't keep it around all the time. Too many people are gonna play. The game will shut down. It's too much for the servers to handle. I understand.
Oh my god.
I think you're too much to handle. Oh. And that was my smooth way of transitioning over to you, Iron Cane, since you volunteered to talk about all the TOP equips.
Oh man, these equips, Palm, they're crazy. They were silver, now they're gold. They're gold, Palm. Now we're gonna get some TOP plat equips in the future. But
unique equips for one character.
Yeah, bro. But anyway,
dude.
if you play TOP, I highly recommend getting these equips. You don't have to go crazy use erasers on these. Personally, I just went for the Well, Palm. So far, I just went for the gold or the red slot for the first slot. And my team, I run androids. I'm using like it's relatively free to play. Like I'm not using like the new LF androids. And my team has been taking like the only unit that's been taking damage is 13. Unfortunately, he's at like a quarter health. But everybody else is completely full with these new gold equips. So I highly recommend you get them. They're basically a lot better than the silver. I believe you'll still have to have 1 silver, or if you want, you could have 2. But I recommend having 2 golds and then the 1 silver to maximize the amount of stat boosts you can have. But overall, these equips are good. You know, farming for new equips is always a hassle, and the fact that they take up those precious equipment slots is always annoying. But it is what it is. If you want to get that free 1k CC for TOP, I definitely again recommend them. My team is tanking very, very well. So if you want to get in the higher rankings of TOP, definitely get these equips.
Yeah, we got 5 new of those. So how about explain which one fits to who?
All right.
Well, each one basically one is for range, one is for strike, one is for supports, and then defense, and I believe the last one is health.
Yeah, the last one is for everything. And it gives you
one,
HP and then also both attacks.
Yeah, the last one is for if you have a 7-star or higher unit.
Really?
Else, yeah,
Damn.
else it won't work.
Yep.
So if you have a low star unit, it cannot be equipped.
I was not aware of that.
Now you are.
I mean, typically you shouldn't really be. I mean, you could say otherwise, Palm, because I'm not sure. I normally wouldn't run a unit underneath 7 stars anyway.
Nope, not even
so
under
I feel
9.
like,
Nope.
yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that anyway. I mean, unless you're a fairly new player. But I feel like this equip you should have on every single unit because obviously for the health, and then the 2 boosts for strike and blast. This equip you definitely should have on every single unit that you can. And then the other gold equip that would fit your unit's role, whether they're strike based, blast based, support, or whatever. And then you have the other silver one on.
Right. And I mean, also what you can do is instead of running 2 golds and 1 silver, you can run double HP, right? So you can run 2 golds and then the car equip. TVG's favorite.
Yeah, that's what I did.
You get up to 10% more HP. And this way, at least, like I grinded them a lot until I had, I think the lowest I have is like 4.85% HP out of 5. And then I have like 5 or 6 that are actually 5%. So those are not in vain.
It helps a lot if the team likes to heal. And with the health restoration and up, if you have more base health, it will heal equally to amount. It doesn't do that with the defense equip, so it kind of helps with the health.
Yeah, double HP is probably the meta for the harder seasons, and going for more damage is for the easier seasons, so you get more battle points by defeating them quicker and taking less damage, I'd say.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if, because that battle, I think you said there, right? That today they tweeted out that there's going to be TOP equips added, and I was wondering whether they actually just tweeted that out with like delay, or if we're still gonna get the colored equipments. So yellow, red, blah blah blah, because those are not yet upgraded.
Yeah, I feel like the color will still come too. So it's just wait for the colors too, because I feel like they meant to have 3 gold equips just in case. But we just got 2 for now, so I think we will get more at the anniversary when it comes. But they made this more available right now. Else they could have been accidentally like had this delayed, but because of the schedule and everything, they could have put everything slower, delay what is going to come or not. Or
But
maybe these TOP equips was meant to probably be here at the anniversary, maybe.
I mean, I honestly don't think it's a bad move to release them a bit more gradually so people can then restock on their resources again, because, I mean, they do cost rare medals. And if you're a newer player, you don't have a lot of those. So, you get some of those equips, then you farm some more rare medals, do your dailies, all that stuff. And then with the new equips, then you have some more so you can, get enough equipments to run on your team.
That means do your story, people. If you are new, you do your story. You get rare medals from that too.
And don't forget, let's fight every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, as Nocta said, I also think that double HP is gonna be the meta, especially for harder seasons. But I think in general, we'll still have to figure that out, because the thing is with the silver equips, like let's say defense type is easy, right? They just give both defenses. But then if you have stuff like a yellow or red or something, like a color equip here, like this purple one gives blast defense and strike attack. But if you have a purple range type, second slot's completely useless. Right? Like, let's say you play purple LF Goten, for example. Like, he gets blast defense, that's it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true.
It all depends on what the team composition you're making, and if it fits your team or not.
Yeah, now there's a little bit more pondering, consideration needed. And then also, don't forget, like right now, you don't need to upgrade all the slots, especially for the HP equip, because it gives both attacks, but you're only going to use one, right? So either you're going to use strike or you're going to use blast on your unit. So for the first season, just build out your team, figure out, okay, I have 5 units that I'm going to use blast on. I have 3 units that I'm going to use strike on. So just upgrade 3 strike slots until they're good enough and upgrade 5 blast slots until you're happy. And then for next season, you can slowly build it up so that at one point you probably have enough, like with both good slots, so you can switch them around. So you don't need like 12 or 15 equips just to have enough of each slot, because in the end it's going to end you costing more.
That is true. Like, it all depends on if you already have farmed like silver equipment, just save those just in case. Depends on if you are a range type like purple unit, or depends on what your equip does. If it gives you strike or blast, which one you want to have more, which one are you focusing on in TOP? That's for you. But I do recommend the gold equips 100% because they help a lot.
Yeah, they're like best in slot for sure. All right, I guess that's it for TOP. It's probably my favorite topic of today, I have to admit. But we have one more, and that one more is we got on Monday. It was May 9th, Goku. So we got the Goku Everyday Summon banner, and it came back. So I want to ask you guys, how successful were your summons?
I pulled the LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
You actually got an LF?
You did
Yep.
what?
You what, mate?
Man.
Anniversary one.
Yeah, and I have a friend that pulled the Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Oh, I could still use him,
I want more copies of him too. That's what I was aiming for.
but I need his plat.
I mean, I got Tom to 9 stars, so I'll take that, I guess.
Tom, as in Super Kaioken?
Yeah. From 7 to 9. I'll take it. But that
Yeah.
was it for me, though.
Yeah. But
I think-
these are free to play tickets, so if you did all the missions, if you did the Let's Fight every day before it all ended. So you got all of those tickets to summon on this. If you are lucky, good for you. That's all I
Yeah.
say.
I mean, it's nice because it's free. We got 59 tickets, obviously 5-9 gaming. And it's nice because then you get to do 9 singles, and we all love single summons, right?
Yeah, that was fun.
ZVG, did you get lucky?
No, not really. I didn't really care what I got from the summons, to be honest. Like, I don't want any of those units at all. I didn't put any LF or anything, so no, I wouldn't consider anything.
Fair. Same. I mean, I got some what would be really good multis, if I wasn't whaled out already, with like 4 or 5 sparkings. But, when one of those sparkings is Brad's favorite unit, GT Kid Goku from 3 years ago, it's like, okay, the excitement fades a little bit, I guess.
I mean, it was also 30% sparking red, so yeah.
I didn't even look at that, to be honest.
Yeah, it was high as hell, sparking red.
True, if you have like a 1.25% for like regular sparkings, fair enough. And then you have a whole bunch of sparking Gokus, like Hard Virus Goku.
Hot to virus, yeah. I want to see him Zenkai to see what the heck they are trying to do with this.
Yeah, maybe they're just going to get rid of his self-destruction
No
Because he
way,
already
man.
got one of the free balance changes back then, right?
Yeah. But still hurt though.
Yeah. Yeah, but he
Yeah,
had
guys.
he had card draw speed early, right? And then after like 15 counts, every strike, blast, and whatever, card started taking HP out.
Yeah. It was pretty strong then, but he hurt himself way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason, guys, this is kind of dry right now. They are preparing for festival. That is why we do not get a lot of things. So be prepared. It is going to be very hype at the 28th when you're going to watch the video and stuff. It's called now. Right?
Reveals and stuff.
Yeah,
Reveals
it's
is
gonna
not
be
bad.
hype till we see MUI is more broken than Kawaken, then we see both of them being ran together 24/7.
Oh my god.
Plus
Now,
Ultra Gogeta or Gogeta 4, obviously.
How about we don't get MUI and get something else?
Honestly, I would like
How
that.
about they make MUI tier 2? I would love that.
MUI tier 2.
As long as they make LF and Fat Vegeta Z++ tier, like I wanted to break the game, bro. Let me get that.
Honestly, I just want it to not be MUI. Just so all those people who were like, yeah, it's confirmed, it's guaranteed, just eat their words. Because at one point it's just so obnoxious when everyone's like, yeah, when MUI comes, I'm gonna do this and that, and I'm like, huh? You don't know that. Chill. I'm petty. And then there should be a unit that makes ZVG impervious to Rising Rush. Just dodge it. So that he can play
Or just
Iron
guess
Kid
it
again.
like what I did. Nah, I guessed him and clapped his cheeks, made him forfeit. I was gonna slice and dice him up.
I saw
but he was
that,
like,
yeah.
nah, he don't want that. He don't want that slice and dice.
It's kind of long. I mean, one of the longer ones.
Even though that was a pretty strong beginning, I have to say.
Yo, he was clapping my cheeks, bro. No cap. I had to go UI on him.
Bro, your team was already
saying.
almost dead.
I'm on UI sign, bro. Well, one day I'll catch up.
All right, I guess we are kind of out of topic. Okay, that sounds worse than it is, but we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back with the questions for you guys. So 3 minutes. We'll see you on the other side. Prepare your questions for chat, and we'll see you there. Alrighty, guys, we're back. So now it's time for your questions. I'm gonna hand it over to MC Iron with the sick flow. Legends Weekend in the mix.
That's right. Or hide your what behind your kids, bomb. So first question coming up, we got, when will Goku Plat get a Plat equipment? And I feel like he's definitely one of those LFs that, definitely could deserve a Plat just because he's really not used right now. And he was used for a time for nullification of endurance a couple seasons ago, but right now, I mean, I don't really see him at all. But you guys, so Plat really could help him out. But when you guys think we would get a platform, if at all?
Which
Goku
Goku
Black?
Black?
You mean Rose?
Yeah.
You mean Rose?
Yeah, the Rose, yeah.
The green one?
Bro,
Yeah,
listen.
the purple rose.
If they gave, here's what Rose should get on his plat, bro.
Purple.
But he should get 50% damage if the enemy is bleeding, right? And then you should also get a 15% increase to remove a Dragon Ball on strike. As long as he gets that third slot, and then he gets like the Cell or G4 on first and second slot, he's good to go, bro. But he should probably be in line to get it, but I don't think he should be the next one to get it. I feel like either UI Goku or A Vegeta should get it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's totally fair. No, I agree. They're definitely in line. Goku Black is in line. But yeah, A Vegeta definitely needs it. And UI for sure
Yeah, I
needs
think-
it, right? He's kind of just, yeah.
I think UI needs it more out of all of them. He's also the oldest unit.
Actually, UI needs a Zenkai, bro.
He needs both. Man, he needs like a Zenkai equipped, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, maybe.
How about no Senkai? We already have Mono Purple. We don't need to increase that.
Will he really take a spot?
Yes, if he gets a Senkai. 100%.
Well, maybe it'll be not Purple Saiyans, but US Survival Saga, man. You
But
know?
still, he will still get Senkai buff. He will get all of the other Senkai buff, and he will be way too OP already as a dude. Even if he got all the Senkai buff right now, even without his Senkai, he at least does decent. But if he gets a Senkai with all of the other Senkais, I feel just horrible. I just feel like he's going to be so tanky and survive everything with that unique gauge. I was like,
Also depends on what they're gonna do with him, because Zenkai
Yeah,
doesn't.
true.
I mean, I guess LF Zenkais usually are very good. And the
Yeah.
last one, you know, with the green Vegeta definitely shows that. Yeah, so I guess they are gonna make him good. All right,
Yeah, they
I
are more upper
retract my case.
That's right. Please, just plat equip. That works, but not Zenkai. Please, you increase his stats overall already with giving everything else above.
Alrighty. So moving on, we have a question. If we think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has fallen off, in our opinion, about GT as a tag overall, considering the fact that they've been relatively neglected this past year, besides the anniversary.
I feel like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is still, like for me, a top 5 unit. I would say maybe I'm missing one, but he's still like for me at the top units, just because he has, you know, like the cover change. He has the cut with his equip. He's really good still. He's still used in a lot of teams, either on the leader, but most of the times, you know, it's just like you see Saiyans fusions, you know, with Kaioken. Like 2 Ultras and Gogeta 4 for me is like one of the most brainless teams in the game, because you have so many cover changes. You get card draw speed up, you know, out the butt, and you just click cards and you still win, you know? So I feel like he hasn't really fallen off all that much. GT as a tag has my take.
Yeah, I feel like if you land Super Saiyan 4's ultimate arts and you catch somebody, that can one-shot a lot of units like straight up. So he's definitely nothing you know, stick your nose up at. He's a very powerful unit, and the cover changing is always going to be useful. He can nullify cover change. He can go neutral. He can for endurance units. He's always going to be really good against blue endurance units, or not endurance, revival units. With getting Dragon Balls and getting that permanent buff, assuming you have that on the plat equip. So yeah, I feel like he's always going to be around for that reason alone.
I mean, he's really oppressive in the beginning of the game, but when you used his ult and his cover changes, you just throw him away. He's like the target for the Rise and Rush pretty much. You just throw him
That's
away.
fair.
You don't need him anymore. That's
That's
like
fair.
his issue. Oppressive in the beginning, and then you throw him away because, yeah, no more use basically.
But I mean, in a way, that also takes a mental load off, because, you know, at any situation, then you're now like, okay, who am I? You know, because you always have to think about, what if he rushes me now? Who am I going to throw away?
Yeah,
Obviously, if you
exactly.
just switched out, you're not, but, you know. And then if you play him with the 2 Ultras, I mean, he has blast armor, but you can still have that with Gogeta, the Ultra. But yeah, overall, I mean, I feel like sometimes that's actually good to have like a rush trash unit at then. And trash is like very high level. It's not like he's trash, but he is the worst of the units then.
So for anniversary, do you guys see us getting a Dragon Ball LF at all? Personally, I don't think so, but it would be cool. But what do you guys think about that? Like, what do
Nope.
you guys?
No.
I don't see it either.
I think
love to.
we're gonna get LF Baby, bro. Like no cap, bro. Like I'm telling you, LF Baby is coming, bro. LF Baby and MUI Goku, bro. With that new Super Saiyan 4 revival. I'm telling you, bro, it's coming, man.
I feel like we are getting MUI absolutely, but I feel like we're getting an LF Super 17 instead.
What?
Wait, what? What did I hear?
What? Super 17 over Baby? I don't know.
Hey,
Baby
the reason
Baby
is
for region.
the reason is every anniversary we got a fusion unit. Just think about that.
Loltra.
That is true. That is true. However, actually, hold on. But we are going to get the LF unit. I mean, a fusion unit. We're getting a new Kefla, bro. And they're gonna drop it to MUI.
So it's LF Kefla instead of MUI.
No. It's a 1% Kefla. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Another one on
Oh.
anniversary like last year.
Oh my god.
I'm okay with that, so I'll never see her. That's fine.
Oh my god.
I hate that soccer mom.
It is now they delay MUI for Legends Festival instead, and we getting LF Kefla instead.
All right, so this is an interesting question. Do you guys think that Legends will last until the 5th anniversary?
Yep.
Yep.
It's a Dragon Ball gacha game, bro. Like, come on.
I mean,
know
Dragon
already.
Ball has in generation been so popular, it helps. It's going to be here for a while.
Especially
Also-
since the franchise is still generating more content for them to use, and they haven't really like delved into like all the manga stuff on Super, you know. So there's still lots of stuff to be explored.
Yeah,
I think
we
they
also have the old contents too. That
Yeah.
was not get everything.
I just feel like just saying it's a Dragon Ball Gacha game. I guess Buchigiri was that too, right? Or was it different? Like the trading card?
Kind of different.
Was it also a Gacha game though?
It was not. I don't think it was. Nah, not really. I don't think so.
Because yeah, that one I think it closed after a year. But you know, like I mean, Dokkan is going like for what, like year 10,000 right now.
Yeah, but they had the clever over animation and stuff, and this is the similar, though it is more a 3D animation.
Yeah. No, I think it definitely lasts at least until 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I feel like what could help is that, unfortunately, they haven't done a tournament since like Las Vegas thing since like the first anniversary. And I don't know,
That was hype.
of course, of course, with the pandemic, it's understandable why they haven't done one since. But I would hope they would do something again. Have somebody from here participate, or just to watch that in general would be very cool just to see in this meta or just like this play style, because obviously the game is way different from what it was back the first anniversary. So just seeing like a tournament broadcast would be very cool, and I hope they do something like that, because I feel like I can speak for everybody here that one thing that really keeps us coming back to this game is the PvP aspect. And it's just, it is fun. It can be frustrating for sure, but it is fun. Keeps us coming back. So to see that come to the public eye would be very cool. So hopefully in the future, we get another Las Vegas type tournament.
I would love that. And maybe, if you say somebody from here, as in like, I guess 5'9", to participate, or maybe just be like a commentator.
For sure.
I think Ryuden and Asdik would be like an amazing duo at commentating matches.
Yeah, I mean, unless I'm mistaken, there are some mobile games that have competitive tournaments, right? Like that have like money involved, or am I crazy? Am I making that up?
Probably.
Okay, cool.
I
I'm
mean,
making that
even
up. All right.
on Legends, people do that on their own. Like streamers make like tournaments with $250 prize money or something like that. So it's not far fetched, I would say.
But we need a
Okay.
way to like actually like have like to watch like in-game tournament fights. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there should be like an
That's true.
option.
Spectator mode.
There should be an option in like Friendbase where like you can set up a tournament and like invite the people, then you can like watch the fights just happen. That'd be pretty dope. But at the very minimum, we should have a spectator mode for sure.
Yeah, I would love that.
I would love you.
I wish.
So for
wish too,
Ambassador, I wish too, bro. What? All right. So for Master Ultra Instinct Goku, do you guys think he will have 2 special gauges or just 1, since he was the first unit to introduce the special gauge?
Depends on how they
2.
build it.
I think they have 2.
If it's a UI that revives to MUI, maybe.
I think
But,
they have 2.
I don't think it right now.
How do you think they would go about alternating between the 2, or is it a thing where just 2 are both active at the same time?
No, 2 are active at the same time. The way I think about it is like he has a UI gauge, and then he has like a Ultra Gogeta type gauge or some other gauge of that sort. I feel like that'd be pretty interesting. It'd be cancerous as hell, for sure, but it'd be interesting.
Do 2 gauges.
Thursday?
Imagine keeping track of 2 gauges, but then also keeping track of like the tag mechanics and all that stuff. It's like making people ready for the real world with like brain gymnastics.
Bro, problems. It isn't that bad, bro. It wouldn't be that bad, honestly. It couldn't be that bad.
Now
Bro.
you get used to it too. Like, okay, the top bar is this, the bottom bar is that. At one
Yeah.
point, you're just like, all right, so he's almost getting his vanish back, but he's, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think if they do that, they have to release that unit that nullifies the special gauge, right? Or at least locks it, or whatever the hell, because that's in the game, right? If I'm not mistaken, like that's in the game. It just hasn't been implemented yet.
Could be, but I feel like still that basically shuts down entire units. So I don't know if I really like that.
It's true.
I mean, Blue Beerus is the same. with the revival negation, just shutting down the second or the transformation, the revival entirely of the unit. Like basically a whole kit, boom, gone.
Boom into
So they
boom
can
boom.
do it. You can exactly, and then they're gone.
But he hasn't made that big of an impact, in my opinion. So I
Yeah,
feel
he
like
didn't,
there, you know,
no.
it's niche enough that it's okay. Because it's, you know, also I don't see him very often. You know, like maybe once every 20 matches I see a Beerus even in the team or something. So I guess there it's fine. But then if it's a unit that shuts down, you know, UI Goku, it shuts down sort of Hope Trunks, it shuts down Cell, it shuts down potential MUI Goku, Gogeta. You know, that's crazy. And if that unit itself is then OP, oof.
It's kind of nutty. So for second anniversary, obviously, we had the blue Vegito. Do you guys think it's been enough time for this man to get his own plat or
Yes.
a Zenkai?
Plat.
Rafael? Yes, no plat?
No, I think plat is fine. Zenkai, too early. Like I would say, give him a plat so that he's good. And then when he falls off into irrelevance again, you can think about Zenkaiing him. You know, this way he doesn't get power crept twice and then he's basically just trash.
Has anybody used them recently? Like, does he even remotely hold
No.
up at all? Or is it, no, not even
No
close?
idea. I don't know, ZVG, you were used to be a Strike Future main, huh? When was the last time you played him?
What do you mean used to be?
Are you still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still use Future. I used Future the entire season last season, bro.
Including Vegito Blue, though?
Oh, you know, he sucks. He's terrible, bro. He needs a Zenkai, bro. Like, I don't think a plat's gonna help him,
that
bro.
was
He needs a
quick.
Zenkai. He needs a Zenkai, dude. Like, a plat ain't gonna save him. A plat can only save units like GB and like Abe. Like, everybody else needs a Zenkai Pronto, bro. Like,
I like the
units are
reaction.
very outdated.
You. Always fun. I don't know. How about you, Iron? Have you used them at all lately?
I mean, bro, I never even got him during the second anniversary. I was more so on the receiving end of his reign, and I really despise that unit. But I never really got to use him just because he's relatively low stars, and there's no really point to use him now when there's so many better units out there. Like, if I'm gonna use a blue, I'm just gonna use a blue fusion. I'm gonna use the Ultra Gogeta 100%. But yeah, if he got Zenkai'd, I wonder if he would buff the Ultra Gogeta depending on what you know, tagged again, depending on whether it's fusion or future. So we'll have to see about that if he does. Well, when he eventually gets his Zenkai, 'cause they, of course, Zenkai all the LF units. But damn, man, what do you guys think is coming? I mean, it seems like everybody has their chips on UI, right? Coming for this anniversary. ZBG was mentioning Baby, which would be interesting. It is the 4th anniversary, so I wonder if they will do Super Saiyan 4 related things at all. I mean, I don't know if that really matters just because what anniversary it is. But if you guys have any last minute, like,
Actually,
Thanks.
I would like to see the first ever LF with assist. Actually,
yeah,
Could be Super Saiyan Force then.
yeah, could be like Super Saiyan 4 Goku with Vegeta as an assist.
And I
Would be
mean, they
great.
have done that on Dokkan as well, right? On the 4th anniversary, I think we got the Super Saiyan 4 LRs. So
Oh yeah, that's
I see
true.
it
Yeah.
happening. I mean, Toshi was on that team once, so
Unless
Yeah,
they do
my-
that tag, but that's a different thing.
Yeah, the only thing with assist units now is just now that they have tag units, it's kind of like, well, why would you ever want an assist when you can just have a tag? Unless it's like one of those
Facts.
scenarios
Yeah.
where like the
Yeah.
the assist unit doesn't really fight, or like Chilai, like that makes sense, right? But for right now, like why not just have the tag unit because they're more interesting.
and also I think that the tag units are technically also assist units when like in some of the strike card animation, the last punch or kick or whatever, for example, is done by 18 instead of 17 when he's out on the field, or Goku and Vegeta.
Yep.
So they are both. So yeah, especially for hype units, if it's like the main unit of a banner or celebration, I feel like they're going to be tag rather than assist as well.
Yeah, I'm all for attack, Super Saiyan Force, and anniversary.
I mean, I feel like the anniversary will be.
I think
what will come next year then?
Or bro, they could always reuse units, bro. Like, it doesn't matter how many Vegetos we get, these always gonna be hype.
True.
Same with Dokkan. They can always like reuse. But I think the issue with Tag Super Saiyan Force Come is that if we're basing it off the third year annie, right, where we had a Hero LF and then a PO LF, do you think we're gonna get 2 Hero LFs for this anniversary? Because then I could see the Tag Super Saiyan Force Come with MUI Goku. But keeping what happened last year in mind, it's probably gonna be a villain on the other side.
I hope so, because I actually liked your prospect of having an LF baby. Regeneration!
Dude, LF Baby is 10 times more hype than LF CMZ, and CMZ came off with the anniversary. There's no reason why Baby couldn't come off with the anniversary as well. Like, you can't convince me that CMZ is more hype than Baby, bro. You can't convince me that that's the case.
Be purified.
So CVG think it's LF Baby. I think it's LF Super 17. Palm thinks.
Bro, I still can't believe you think that it's Super 17, bro. That's actually.
the fusion. What else do you think?
Yeah, I know, but I never would have expected you to say that. Honestly, I was expecting some like Dragon Ball, some obscure thing. I mean,
the only thing I could think of was a fusion right there was Super 17, unless they removed MUI and put LF Kefla instead.
I think it's gonna be LF Ox King. I said it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man, you always go. You guys, okay. Yeah.
Man, that will live with you forever, bro. That's hilarious.
Will never go away. Okay.
I mean, I feel like Baby could be sick, like some of the Ape Vegeta with the LF, like turning into a great ape. Like that'd be really, really sick. Depending on how they pull that off, it'd really look nice.
Yeah, I mean, I would be more hyped for Baby, but I just feel like if they are going to make a fusion unit, just like they did, like every year, they have a fusion unit that's in LF.
Kind of boring.
Yeah, but that's what they've been doing every time.
Yeah. I guess it's also, I mean, honestly though, I also have to say, personally, I don't get excited for super many characters. For me, it's more about what they do. So, you know, it's like, oh, cool, it's Vegito, but his kid is kind of boring. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not so hyped. But if it's, let's say Ape Vegeta, which is not like one of my super favorite characters, comes out, but his kid is super cool, then I think I get more excited about that than, you know, about like the hype character with the more boring kid, to be honest. So, you know, people saying like, oh, it's MUI, I'm like, well, I don't really care for him that much. But then if his kid is nice, you know, and he's like a fun unit to play with, that gets me excited.
Yeah, true. I mean, I would be more hyped with the LF Baby, 100%. Just thinking logical with the fusion stuff that they always been going on with. And everyone is hyped when as soon as a fusion unit comes at the anniversary.
Yeah, that's true.
So for our last question, what guys? What do you guys think in terms of LF Zenkais? Which LF do you guys think are going to get a Zenkai for the anniversary?
UI Goku.
It is UI Goku if that is the case, yeah.
I wouldn't mind VB, to be honest. I said Plat before, but I actually wouldn't mind him getting a Zenkai either. Like one of the two.
The thing is with UI, do you guys think that would be a little redundant, say, if they have Master UI in the mix to like summon? Or do you think that doesn't matter? Or just that's more hype than anything?
Man.
I mean, if they, are not, if they are not connecting through the theme of it, then Majin Vegeta.
Okay.
That's what I think. But if they are trying to connect with theme of the banners and stuff, then it's probably UI. Or if they're going with the fusions, if they are not actually summonable fusions and they do that in Zenkai instead, then yeah, VB. Either that or Gogeta Blue.
Yeah, I mean, I could see either. Both units need it. So either way, I would be happy. And hopefully they give some Z power like they did for Super Vegito. Just because I feel like that was really nice because a lot of people, like that helped me max him out. Like straight up, because you know I got some copies of Super Vegito through USTR and just like summoning through the game. So getting that extra Z power for him was what allowed me to run mono purple back in the day. So if they would give us a bone and give us some Z power for either UI or from Blue Vegito, that'd be super nice. But yeah, in terms of questions, I think we're all wrapped up on that end, Paul.
Sounds good. So yeah, that's it for this podcast this week. Thanks everybody for listening in. And it will go live at about 25 hours on YouTube. So if you're here on Twitch, you just came in late, you want to just listen to parts of it again, make sure to keep an eye out, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube, make sure to follow us over on Twitch and follow us on Twitter for all, updates. We have a Reddit, we have a Discord server. I guess we also have a Facebook page, we have a TikTok. So all the good stuff. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled on that. Follow all our creators on their Twitters. And then from there on, you can see where they stream, where they upload, what they do. And we'll be back next week with episode 86. That is the last one before anniversary. So hopefully we'll have some more clarity or some more speculation, some food for thought, what's going to happen. And with that said, we're going to find somebody to raid. We're going to see you guys next week. Stay safe. And until then, have a fantastic week. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Happy Legends weekend.
Have a great one.